I knew this was leading into something sexual. I'm like, bro, black couch is about 3 white guys and 1 Mexican.
Hey.
Like, that sounds like a good porno to me.
You got
like,
the beads on.
Oh, you do. And the
Oh, wait, hold up.
oh shit.
Ready to roll, dude.
That one's even
That
one's even got like the little feather duster tickler on it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that? See that?
That's why I was like, fuck, are we doing this? I've never done that.
I don't have anything planned out to talk about. We're just gonna shoot the shit.
Okay.
Shooting shits. Speaking of shooting shits, dude, what's the worst shit story you got?
I repiped the whole drainage at an elderly home one time. It was like somewhere in the heights. And like a lot of those houses over there, they're like elevated on center blocks. Mm-hmm. So like no slab, obviously. So it was so clogged up they didn't have a clean out. You know, most houses have clean outs in the back and the front. Well, they didn't have no clean out. And then I pretty much had to cut a section of like a pipe so I could run my snake. Obviously, I'm crawling into the house too, so I only have like about this much space to like crawl under. And then my dumbass didn't think like obviously there's a clog, so it gets backed up over time. And they've been shitting.
You were right. You were right in the line of fire too, weren't you?
I didn't think of it.
They've been forgetting to eat their yogurt.
Yeah. So it's just people kept on shitting and pissing over time, and then I finally came in there and I was trying to get the hell out, and then my dumbass was like, "Cool, I'll just unclog it real quick," and I was under the house with my little snake machine. Cut a section of the pipe, and it's just like it was so backed up that it just fell on me. Like the piece of pipe, I was like laying down like this, and then it just cut in half, and like it just kind of just fell, and it just fell everywhere. And I got it in my eye, my mouth. It was horrible, dude.
I didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
So you have hepatitis now?
And I think that's the day I quit. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm done.
So,
You'd be like, what other career paths are there at this moment?
so did you get tested for all kinds of stuff after that? You got it in your eyes and
Well,
your
my
mouth?
boss sent me to the doctor so I can get shots for like hepatitis A to fucking what I don't know what it is. Hepatitis A, B, C, D.
Now you have to take prep pills.
And I don't know, dude, but it was horrible.
God, dude.
Yeah, I had a pink eye for a couple days, and I think I had a
You
fresh.
can get it
You
like
can
that.
get it like that.
I think I had a fresh tattoo too, like from like last week, so it was still healing. I was like, oh fuck, dude, I'm gonna die. But no,
Gross.
it worked out. But
That's the
that was
worst
pretty
one we've
bad.
had so far.
Yeah, dude, that's
That's
the worst
pretty
one.
bad.
I don't think that one's getting topped.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that's getting topped that is like live poop coming out of somebody.
Yeah.
But even then, that might not be as bad.
No, it's not stagnant. It hasn't been sitting there for fucking ever.
Like when people say, "Oh, it tastes like ass," like dude, I tasted shit. It was horrible. Like,
Oh my God.
this is old
Did
people
it taste?
too.
Did it
old
taste the
people.
same way it smells?
Kids throw up, poop, everything, you name it. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah,
We're going to throw up today, dude.
shit, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, man.
Oh, God damn it. I'm already too hot. I'm laughing too hard. This thing's got to come on. Tits out, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't miss that.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad fucking story,
Dude, the gagging happened so fast today. So fast. How
30
far,
seconds in, dude.
How far in are we, BJ? 5 minutes in.
It was horrible.
Gagging.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad one, dude.
Yeah.
You still at NASA or what?
Hell yeah, yeah.
That's
Still
tight.
NASA, yeah. I
You
love
get any
it.
poop on you there?
No, it's all commercial work.
Any space
All
poop?
new systems. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, I wanted to
No
ask you about
space
like
poop.
alien poops. Have you seen any like little gray men? Do they have
Man.
huge dumps or is it like little tiny cute green dumps?
I don't know, but I feel like there's some shit going on there that people. Now, obviously, the government doesn't want to tell us. Like,
Yeah,
but I mean,
like maybe money laundering.
So, did you guys follow that lunar landing that happened last week or
Last
whatever?
Thursday,
So,
when we showed up over here, we were like, "What the fuck is everybody doing over
yeah.
there?"
So apparently, it landed and tipped the fuck over, and now they like can't take it back off. It's just tipped over up there and to never be seen again. But like the video they sent back, like the video they showed of it was like a full on animation.
I haven't seen it.
There's
I'll
no
look at it.
there. I haven't seen any like.
I
I've seen.
thought you were about to hit us with like it looked like an old person was wearing like the Ray-Bans with the thing, and it just went.
It like landed and just went tipped over, and it's just
Was it like the bounce? Like it hit and bounced a little bit?
no, like it landed on a spot that wasn't flat, so it like came down and like went And I bet you everybody in like the mission control room was like, "Fuck!"
There's at least 4 or 5 of those dudes that had their buttholes like so tight. They're like, "Fuck, I'm getting fired today. I'm definitely getting fired today." And then there was one nerd up there that was like, "I told him they needed an extra leg on that side. I fucking told him, dude."
But then those dudes that are like, "Fuck, we're getting fired." Their boss came in and they was like, "Dude, don't sweat it. None of the shit was real anyways. What are you what are you fucking idiots doing? I thought you guys were supposed to be smart."
They were over there. I saw that Lockheed building you keep talking about over that Studio Drive. Yeah, I thought it was like around the corner. I didn't realize it was like
Right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's even got a fucking weird like sign thing over the road, like you'd see like pulling into Universal Studios.
Yeah, you in any of that weird space shit?
You in any weird
No.
conspiracies?
I mean, as I've gotten older, I'm starting to believe in aliens. Like at first, I was like, "It's all bullshit," but then who knows, you know?
See, I'm super on the fence. Like I want aliens to be real.
I
But
wouldn't
I
mind
think-
it, though. Like
but
a
I think
different
it could-
species, like I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I think it could totally just be like our technology that we don't know about.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm leaning more in
There's a
that
lot.
direction.
yeah.
I think it can pretty easily be that, or it can. I think it could even more likely be not real at all. Literally, just like a hologram, Project Bluebeam shit. You know what I mean? Because some of the stuff like that they're showing on video now, like did you guys see that jellyfish one that they say is probably a bunch of balloons?
Nope.
But it literally looks like a fucking jellyfish floating around there. Like, if it's not a bunch of balloons, like that's not something that makes any sense mechanically. So like that would be a blue beam thing. That would be like a
But it just doesn't make
project
sense,
it.
like to your
Well, yeah,
understanding of how things work.
yeah. But even comparative to like any other UFO sighting stuff that they talk about, like it still wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't fit into any of those categories unless it's from fucking somewhere way farther away or some other species of fucking aliens or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that shit.
I don't either.
It doesn't even occupy space in my mind anymore.
I mean, I'd love it if it was fucking real. It'd be pretty tight.
dude,
Yeah.
I
Cool
don't
to have
know,
an
man.
Alien homie. Like,
I think that's why I don't let it like fuck with my mind anymore. Because we would
Right.
just be something's pets at best.
Maybe,
I'm like, I'm good.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. As
Yeah,
I get
I'm
older,
good.
I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't care anymore. You can be an alien. You can be a duck if you want.
Yeah, it's
Right,
it's,
yeah.
it's one of those things that like
Whatever makes you happy, bro.
it's just like the flat Earth stuff. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't really change. Like I would still have to pay my mortgage.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would still.
Yeah.
How
Still,
does
still
that
get bill
affect-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me ask you this: would you fuck an alien?
I don't know if it's like that what was it, that blue motherfucker off of X-Men? That chick
She was an alien.
back in the day? I don't know. Well, they were all aliens, weren't they?
Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've never seen it.
Nah, dude, we're talking about like little gray people. You sticking your dick in that or what?
I don't know. It could change my life. I don't know.
I mean,
With
can start-
consent and my wife's permission, I'm gonna try it out.
I
I'm gonna
don't
try it
know.
out,
I
dude.
don't know. What kind of AIDS are you going to get, though? Ain't nothing I ain't already got. You can't get what you already got, man.
You could probably start a new species, bro. Like
Maybe.
you have that power. Like
Yeah,
isn't that
but-
crazy.
They're all running around.
It's him.
It's
Do you
just
want
super
him
tart.
to be the one to start the new species?
Oh hell yeah! Like
Right? That's what I was thinking.
he's daddy.
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah! Have all the people. This guy. Hell
Actually,
yeah.
I just changed my name to God tomorrow.
I would rather have him. I would rather have him
me Mr.
start the
God,
new
please.
species than like Bill Gates or someone, though.
Right?
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
yeah.
I'm gonna say fans with whales.
Yeah. All the new babies come out with like already hip problems.
Just limping.
Yeah. They just come out with all my ailments immediately. I'm like, oh, we're doomed. We're fucking doomed, guys. This isn't working. We should have got a better male specimen to start this thing off. I felt like my mind was in the right place, but everything else was not. Something like that.
Yeah.
Did
Like
you
that.
know in sex stores they have like I think they're called like creature cocks. They have,
Creature
aliens-
cocks?
yeah,
Oh,
alien
yeah, I've
dicks
seen
and
all that
like
stuff.
So I don't
How do
just
they
thought
know what
about
an
that.
alien's dick looks like?
You're just making it up.
I don't know. That's a good
Yeah.
question. I don't know. Yeah,
I find it weird that you familiar with like Aleister Crowley? Aleister Crowley? He was like a black magician from back in the day. Jimmy Page from Zeppelin bought his house along Loch Ness. But anyways, he did all these like rituals, and he was involved in starting NASA and shit too.
Dude, I just
But
keep burping.
he did all these rituals and shit, and he wrote this. Well, he transcribed this book called Book of the Law. And he said, damn, I'm blanking on the fucking entity's name.
It's because you're getting old, dude.
That supposedly gave it to him. Like,
The Hat Man?
told him about it. But the way, like, he
the
drew a
Hat Man.
picture of him, and it was basically a gray alien, like they describe today. And they never had any sightings of that until then. And so some people theorize that he opened that gate and never closed it. Ever since then, we've had all these alien issues, which would suggest that it's not really a planetary thing, but a dimensional thing.
I like that better. That sounds more fun
Yep.
to me.
Now I'm thinking of my shit.
But he was also involved with like Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard running around out in the desert trying to open gates to get to the fucking outer space and shit too, and shooting rockets off at fucking Caltech and shit.
Oh no, we're gonna have to get Ryan back on to see how that's going.
To
You
see
remember he
what,
just got back?
the closing the gate
Yeah, he
stuff?
just got back from Vegas.
Yeah.
His friends were out there trying to close it.
Yeah, they're trying to close the fucking interdimensional gate that
Yeah, just out there in the
Parsons
desert
and
doing
shit
fucking
open.
spells and shit.
We maybe shouldn't have said that.
Why?
I don't know. Might foil their plan.
No, it won't.
Might foil their plan, Scoob.
It won't fall nothing, dude. I got a question though, dude. How
We got answers.
How, dude, do you have any fucking energy at all to go to a show at night and then get rowdy? I don't understand these videos that you put on the internet where I'm like, what in the fuck? It is. It's just standing venue, dude. I'm out.
It's just part of my life. I've always you talking about like the hardcore shows and
Yeah.
metal shows and like well
First
think-
of all, he's 30. Not even.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm like 29.
That explains a good chunk of it.
So let's start out with that.
Yeah, once you hit your 50s, you're not gonna be going no more
I
shows.
hope I make it to 50s, but no, I've been going to shows since I was like 16 or 15, so it's just been like a part of my life, you know. It's just a time and a place where everybody just has one thing in common. It's like heavy music, hardcore. Everybody's going in there for one thing to vibe with everybody and just kind of let your rage out and just whatever you're going through in life or whatever you're thinking of that day. You're going through some shit. You just go in there and just have a good time. You know? Meet
I
people.
forgot, dude. It's been so long since I've been to one.
Are you a spin kicker?
Yeah, I started doing that shit.
Yeah, you started doing the
'cause it'd be
spin
like
kicks and
teenagers
throwing
in there calling me
bows.
out. I'm like, all right, and I just go in there and do my thing. But then I don't go too hard because of I don't want to get charged with assault, you know.
So,
But-
so I'm a little older. So when I was going to metal shows, it was nothing but like circle pits and regular pit. That whole like throwing elbows and
Oh, yeah,
doing
it's-
spin
it's-
kicks and shit is like
it's gotten a hard.
I don't quite understand that. Like it doesn't make
I
sense
didn't
to me.
either. Until
Dude, I
like
used to
maybe
wear-
5 years ago, I'm like, oh, this is cool. You could just elbow
I
somebody.
saw
It's
one
like,
video
"Oh, you good,
online."
bro. I'm like, all right.
I saw one video online where there's a bunch of dudes circle spin kicking his shit in the pit, and a dude launches a fucking ladder in there, and just fucking
Oh, yeah,
wipes
yeah.
people the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just like spears a fucking ladder in the middle of the whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's crazy in there, man. Like, yeah.
I used to work at a nightclub, and the owner's son.
A
was in
nightclub
band.
or a strip club?
Yeah.
A nightclub.
Oh, okay.
And the owner's son was like in a band, and he was like teenage years band, right? It was like hardcore stuff. So he was like, "Hey, they're gonna throw this little show outside on a fucking non-working day, right?" He's like, "You want to come work it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll come work it." So I'm there. I'm standing next to the owner, who's the dad of the kid in the band, right? Yeah, first breakdown. Everybody starts going nuts doing that shit, and his dad looks at me and he's all, "What the fuck?" It was fucking hilarious.
Doing the spin
That's all I
kicks and
got.
shit?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, okay.
That was
That's it.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say someone got stabbed or something.
No, it's that kind of day.
Oh, okay.
Fucked up, dude. I took Alpha Brain today, and now I just feel too focused.
You took the Alpha Brain today?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you're on it.
Yeah, dude, I'm on it.
Alpha brain.
Yeah, it's too much.
Isn't that the stuff Joe Rogan takes?
Yeah.
I've been looking into that.
Yeah, I've been seeing squirrels every episode. You know what I mean? Like people are talking, I'm all, I'm all, you know what? I'm gonna get focused on this one. Now I'm just like, Maybe I stick half of that thing.
How long you been taking it? You take vitamins?
30 minutes.
Oh, wait, for real?
Yeah.
What are the vitamins you take? I've been on some vitamins shit like that.
Just like D3 and K2. That's about it.
Oh.
Magnesium every once in a while when I remember.
Yeah, me too.
I take methylfolate,
Yeah.
B3, fucking
Zinc.
D3 and K2. Fuck. A couple other ones. NAC.
I mostly just try to eat food.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
good food now? Like
No, just food.
Indian food.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
so staying away from like the processed food, like fast food as much as
Yeah,
you can.
Taco Bell.
Nah. That Taco Bell's open again. Saw people going
Taco
through that
Bell's
drive-thru like yesterday.
Taco Bell's proven organic.
Because it's mostly water or what? Dude, Aaron used to work there back in the day.
I worked at a Taco Bell. Well, Pizza Hut Taco Bell.
You
When I was in high
King.
school.
He looks like a Taco Bell guy.
Yeah, dude. That was like his only other job, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
He went from fucking slinging tacos to
Slinging tats. Yeah.
slinging tats.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, he used to work there. He told us that like everything there was basically a powder, and you just mix it with water.
Yeah, I was about to say
That's
that.
how they
Their
make
meat's,
everything
like,
there.
Super fake.
So-
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
horrible.
So when I was
So
there,
good though.
everything came in a bag, and you just threw like the meat came in a bag, and you just threw the meat in like a tub of hot water and set the little fucking timer, and then you
It's just ready.
You dumped it into a fucking little tin fucking holder inside the table that kept it warm, and that's where that shit would sit until it was gone, which might be days.
Hell yeah. I still eat that shit, bro.
I know, me
I
too.
kind of want Taco Bell now.
It's
I'm
so
like,
disgusting.
Dude,
But yeah, I'm totally hitting it
the
up tonight.
fucking the quesadillas, dude. The chicken quesadillas at Taco Bell.
Those are that's one of the grossest things there.
That fucking sauce stuff is the shit.
hell yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
Doritos. They tear my asshole, but it's so worth it.
you're supposed to put it in your mouth, dude.
Yeah.
It's so worth it.
Just shoving hard shells up your butt.
Yeah, I was about to say, after a hardcore show, you're the kind of tipsy. You're like, man, I'm hitting Taco Bell.
I'm in the mood for butt stuff. I've been getting spin kicked all night. Got a concussion.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what was that video you sent me about that? Where that lady's like, don't fucking eat this. It'll feel like there's a bunch of people putting matches out in your butthole.
That Campbell's soup. I feel like when you go take a shit, it feels like you got a dwarf in there throwing lit matches out your butthole.
Have you tried that one yet, James, or what? You don't fuck with spicy? I fuck with spicy. I hurt myself constantly. We did that little art show, right? And my daughter had like her best friend up here hanging out. And I sent him to
The
go
art
pick
show
up.
here?
Yeah, I sent him to go pick up chicken from that Cook Shack. It's like Cane's but spicy.
Yeah.
But their levels of spice.
Yeah.
Like one time I got the not hottest one and I couldn't eat it. I threw it away. Like a couple bites in, I was like, "Fuck this." But her friend was trying to show off, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that super hot one." And they made her go get a waiver. She had to sign a waiver to get her chicken, right?
Fuck that.
And then she's like eating it, but I could tell the way she's eating it, it's hot. And she was like, "Does anybody want to try this chicken? It ain't that bad." And I'm all fucking not getting me, dude.
Just sweating.
Yeah, but there's someone else here that tried one, and he like ate that whole thing, and he was like, "Ah, it's not too bad." And then you
Then
just
it
saw
hit.
him like start freaking out, dude. And he was out pacing in the parking lot, like, "What the fuck?" Just sweating.
Dude, I had some fucking like tortilla chips one time that were like spicy. And I was like spicy Doritos? Fuck, that's not that spicy. And it wasn't like the one chip challenge thing. It wasn't like
Tapatio
it
ones?
wasn't that, huh?
The Tapatio ones?
No, they were the same brand as that one chip, but they weren't like one chip. It was a bag. Dude, I started eating them, and like the first one, I was like, that's not too bad. By like the third one, I could feel it in like my ears and shit. I was like, no, these things are not a fucking good time.
Yeah, dude.
No.
I think we should do those on the pod.
What?
Like, just get something horribly hot and eat it, and then try to
No.
get through the whole pod.
No.
Yeah, be fist fighting for the toilet.
No.
Kind of like hot ones.
Yeah,
Like-
kind of like that, but just for no reason. Just
Like,
because we're stupid.
I like spice. Like, I like heat, but it's got to have flavor too. Some of that shit is just fucking hot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have any
Just kills
fucking
you.
like flavor. It's just fucking
I was watching
hot.
one of those on like Netflix or something, the pepper one. You know what I'm talking about?
like that.
It just shows the life of all the people that participate in those stupid challenges.
Oh, when
and
they
that's like
fucking,
what they do.
when their esophaguses and shit are
yeah, and they're like
bleeding.
eating 30 of those fucking things, dude.
Horrible.
Yeah.
It's a good watch though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Hoarders. Just makes you feel good about yourself. Where you're like, at least I'm not doing that to feel shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's your life. That's what you got to do to like have a good day.
How much trauma is in your life to just
dude,
fucking
right?
torture yourself like that?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Can you
kind of
imagine-
like that one dude. I don't know if you remember Man versus Food.
Yeah, I remember
back
that.
in the days,
Dude,
that
that show
dude-
was great.
Is that the
I still
dude
watch
that,
it.
that just went to like the places that had the
Yes,
fucking
like the
38-pound
biggest-
cheeserburgers and
yeah,
try to eat it?
If you
and
can
he'll
eat this,
do
you get your
spicy
meal
challenges
free.
Too, and
That
I just
doesn't-
see him, I'm like, dude, that's horrible.
The big ass meals like that doesn't sound like torture. That sounds like kind of a good time. Because I'm a
Right?
fat fuck.
Yeah, me too.
So like that
been a
shit
while.
sounds like obviously afterwards you're gonna be like, oh my fucking god, 2 pounds of fucking cheeseburger is too much.
Have you ever done a bang bang? Yeah.
I've had
It's
like those energy drinks.
No, like you go to a restaurant, like go to an Italian restaurant, eat an entire fucking meal, and then drive your ass like straight to a Mexican restaurant and eat an entire ass meal.
No,
The bang bang. That should be the pod trip, dude. Yeah.
Well, that'll get us fighting over a bathroom too.
Yeah. The bang bang, dude. You live in America. You should test it out. It's great. That's great. One time,
I feel like
Me and that guy I used to work with did that after a
pentagram show, we saw a McDonald's, dude, and the two of us ordered like $35.
Wait. You went to a pentagram show?
Yeah.
Like you actually saw a pentagram?
Yeah. It was
Tight.
tight. We were kind of hammered, dude. So we went to a McDonald's right after that and got like $35 worth of food and ate all of it. And we were dropping somebody off, and we dropped them off in Pasadena and saw another McDonald's and did the same exact thing. And then we got back at the shop to like split cars. Both of us were just fucking like, oh, what the fuck?
When I used to drink, we used to get hammered and go through the McDonald's drive-through, dude, and order fucking. When you're hammered, dude, and you got a little bit of money, you're like,
Everything.
give me
Everything.
I want a 20-piece nugget. I want 3/4 pounders. I want fucking 7 large fries. And then you wake up the next morning and you took one bite out of a cheeseburger and passed the fuck out.
Oh, no, I ate it all.
Really?
Fuck yeah, every time. Dude, we used to go to like Denny's.
Holy
Like
fuck.
we would stay awake for it. Like, yeah, Ace and I, there was a place in Victoria called Skillets.
So you're the reason Ace had the medical issues he had.
No. That dude's been big since I've known him.
No.
He's been big since I've known him. But yeah, we'd either go to Denny's or like Skillets. And then, yeah, we'd sit there. We'd order like 2 appetizers.
Skillet?
and
Is
then
that the
plates,
iron
And
skillet?
then desserts. Do what?
The skillets, is that the same thing as like the iron skillet that's at like truck stops and shit?
I don't think so. I think this was
Okay.
like a Victoria diner,
Oh, it was like a
24-hour
local?
diner thing there.
Because like
Yeah.
when I was in college, there was a truck stop and it had like a diner. It was like a Denny's, but it was attached to the truck stop, and it was called the Iron Skillet. And that's where we would get hammered drunk and go to the Iron Skillet and get fucking eggs and bacon and shit.
Yeah, I used to think I missed stuff like that. But then, like when I stopped drinking, I went to this, fuck, what is it down the road over here? I think it's a Denny's.
Waffle House.
No, it's down Bay Area. That's a Denny's right over here, right?
Trying to think
Past
of.
Tommy's Oyster Bar. Yeah, that Denny's. I went there like sober during the day and just ordered stuff that I would normally order, and I
And
was
you're
all,
like,
"What the fuck?" I couldn't eat any of it, dude. Yeah, I was just fucking disgusted. I was like, "This is what I was eating every night." It's so bad sober.
I'm almost. I don't know. I don't know if the hangovers are caused from the alcohol or because of all the shit that you consume other than the alcohol too. But I've taken nothing but straight shots before and been pretty fucking hungover. So
I think it's from
probably
the lack of water.
lack of water.
Yeah.
the dehydration.
Yeah, I think the people that have the control of themselves at a bar and they can like do a drink and then a water, I don't think they really get hangovers.
That wasn't me.
Me either, dude. Me, it was a beer and 2 shots. Let's go smoke 3 cigarettes and then order that again.
Oh, at least
Over
yeah.
and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you did it. Yeah.
Or if you were lucky, you could find a bar that you didn't even have to go out and smoke 3 cigarettes, so you could
You just smoke inside?
smoke
Dude, even
all
better.
fucking night.
I kind of do miss that. Getting to smoke in a public setting.
Dude, do you remember when restaurants had the smoking sections
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit?
I was about to say. I think
Like
movies-
and the shit was so funny
Yeah.
because it wouldn't.
there's
even
no
be
divider
like,
or anything.
Wouldn't even be like it would just be like those 7 tables over there are smoking tables, and like there's 4 feet between.
Hey, are there actual cases out there where people have gotten cancer from like secondhand smoke? Because I never hear about it. I'm just wondering. Have you ever heard that?
I don't know. I mean, how are you going to prove how they got it?
Maybe their parents were full-time smokers in a house the entire time they grew up in.
But if they lived here, look at all the air pollution we have here.
That's true.
Brake dust,
Right.
Brake dust causes it.
You sound like you could be a good attorney for a cigarette company.
Yeah, brake dust causes it. Fucking fuck chemicals in the water. Not only do they turn you gay, but they can give you cancer too.
Yeah.
Like,
True though, dude. True.
Yeah. I always tell people everything's fucked, man. Like
everything.
people who are like, oh, super organic. I only shop at Whole Foods. I'm like, bro, everything's like
It's owned by
everything's
Amazon,
processed
dude.
with chemicals, bro. Even
Yeah.
like fruits and vegetables.
The only,
It's just-
the unfortunate thing is the only way to know for sure is you need to have your own fucking livestock and your own fucking garden. And that's the only way you can know for sure. Like, because you know exactly what you put in, and you got to get this livestock from, like,
yeah.
But does that even matter?
what do you mean?
Well, I mean, it fucking rains, dude. They're putting chemtrails up.
Yeah.
Fucking drinking that.
Yeah.
True.
Then you need one of the Alexa Pure water filters.
Yeah. You know what I can't stand though is when people talk about like, we need to go backwards. Like when people are like, we need to set up a barter system. That's like, dude, we were already there though. And the guy that had potatoes wanted something.
I mean, there's places in the world that are still like that.
I wouldn't want to go there. You know what I mean? Like I like the modern conveniences. I like how we sorted it out. Going
Like-
backwards, I don't think is a way.
Where was it that they
Or
had
even like
the,
farming all your own shit. If you had a farm with all that shit, you can't do anything else now. That's going to take up all your fucking time.
Not just that, but your body's
Oh, what do you mean?
accustomed to all that
Like
processing.
if you were making all your own food, all your own livestock, and fucking gardening and shit, you had a farm, who's going to fucking maintain that?
You've never really been around farmers, have you?
No.
Because other than like most like the big farms, the feeding systems,
Dude,
are,
if you're about to tell us that farmers don't fucking work much,
the feeding systems are automated for the most part. So like you see big hoppers at the end.
you're talking about like an industrial farm to feed tons of people. I'm talking about if you're making the shit yourself.
If you're doing it yourself, you're gonna go out. Typically, if you're doing it right, have you ever heard of organic grass-fed beef? If you have the right conditions for your property, and you actually have the correct number of cattle for your property, and you can plant some alfalfa and some other shit, you don't have to feed them a goddamn thing. You let them fucking graze. That's
Dude,
what they're meant for.
You just told me like 2 weeks of work.
to
You know how
plant-
long it's going to take me to figure out if I got the right grass and if I don't, how to get it there?
You fucking look out there and say, is it grass or is it just a bunch of clover and fucking weeds?
Have you seen that
And if
Clarkson's farm?
And if the answer is it's fucking pretty much grass, there's not a lot of weeds, good. Throw some fucking cows on there and fucking let them go. Grass-fed beef. Is it going to be like Wagyu fucking quality? Absolutely not, but none of the grass-fed shit is. In order to get the fucking tasty steaks, guess what they have to do? You have to finish them with grain.
What about chickens?
You have to get that fat in them.
What about chickens, dude?
Chickens, all you gotta do is have a bunch of fucking bugs and shit. Chickens are awesome.
Okay, what about predators?
What do you mean?
Like the things eating your chickens.
That's why you keep them in a fucking little caged in area, coop, and then you move that fucker every once in a while.
Who built that?
Jesus Christ, you're lazy.
But that's what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, to have a farm, dude. That shit takes a lot of work.
I mean, kind of, but like
Like you're not
Like-
going to have time to have a full-time
but like
job.
farmers that have these giant fields, like that's not that much work.
What? Yeah, dude. Have you seen Clark? Dude, you should see Clarkson Farms.
He doesn't just have a field. He's got all this other fucking bull.
But
he's
he
got-
also has all
he's-
the money to
he-
make it happen,
he's
and
got-
he still fails
He's got
over and
dumbass
over.
sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sheep
also
are,
got cows and shit.
Sheep are a fucking mistake. They're a mistake.
I mean,
But-
I'm not eating sheep. I don't
But
know.
like where I grew up, plant soybeans and corn.
You know anything about farming?
Basically,
You should get
basically
it on this,
there's a month in
Pick a
the
side and go.
It's on you, y'all.
there's a month in the spring that they fucking plant, do all their soil conditioning, and they plant.
Okay, how long does that take?
Depends on the amount of if you have like
All day for how many days?
If you have like a section, like a full section, which would be like basically a square mile field, you'll plant that in 2 days. with the planners they have now. Easy.
How do you get that planner? I don't think we're talking about the same stuff.
That's how they do it now.
I'm talking about like if my wife and I and kids move to a small farm, and
Yeah, but you're not ever going to do that. You can't afford it.
even if you could afford it, it's like
So
Dude,
so where I
it would
grew
take
up
up so much time and energy to
where,
figure
where
that
I
shit
grew
out.
up, there's not a chance in hell that you could ever decide, unless you were like fucking billionaire. There's not a chance you could ever decide, oh, I'm going to be a farmer, because you can't afford to get into farming because the land is way too expensive to go buy it. It's like a generational thing. Yeah. So everybody that's a farmer, they've been fucking, that's all they know is fucking farming. Their
Yeah, but I'm not
grandparents
talking.
were farmers, and so they.
I'm not
that's what
talking
they
about
do.
buying farmland to feed the masses. I'm talking about like you get a farm to support your own.
I think
family.
the little.
Yeah, like
the
you're doing an
little-
organic market on the weekends.
That stuff is more work than like the.
That's
big
what I'm
farms.
talking about.
Yeah, that stuff is more work than the big farms.
That's impossible.
Not impossible. People do it all the
Impossible.
fucking time.
There's
and what are
tons
you
of TV
talking?
shows about it,
And
about how
what are
people
you
are losing
talking
their
about?
asses off.
You wouldn't have fucking time to do a full time job, bitch. You work like 3 hours a week. You'd have plenty of fucking time to run a farm,
Hey, sometimes it's 5 or 6 hours, dude. It takes a lot.
dude. You'd have plenty of time
I
to
wouldn't,
feed
though,
some
dude.
fucking to feed 3 cows.
I wouldn't, dude. You know how much mental preparation goes into what I do?
None. You have AI now.
Pretty much. You mean gay eye?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta talk. Yeah, we'll talk about that on the Patreon.
Dude, I went to the dentist the other day, and you know like your voicemail, they transcribe it, and it's AI that transcribes it. I am not afraid of AI looking at this transcription of this fucking voicemail. Basically, here, let me read it to you.
It's all commercial break.
Yeah. Here.
Wait, this is a good time for an intro.
Yeah.
Are
do
you
the
ready?
intro.
Hang on, we'll do the intro. We're about to start. All right. What's up, Internet? We're here today on the Fat Dragon podcast. We got Peso Malone and Slow Rogan with myself, Waylon. We're about to hear about gay eye over Nick's phone and how he's not scared of it. Are you ready?
So this is the voicemail,
All right.
and this is the transcription. Says, "Hi, this is a morgue, and then Columbia for free. Just give you a reminder regarding your appointment with us tomorrow at DAM. This is a log, dental, and dentistry. With your appointment reminder."
What?
Yeah, that's what I fucking said. I was like, what? Then I listened to it, and I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. They're just reminding me of my dentist appointment. But AI could not figure out what this person was trying to fucking tell me. I thought I was dying.
Could it possibly be that that person's voice doesn't say English words good?
Possibly.
Possibly, right?
Possibly.
I've
But
tried the text
AI
to
is
speech feature.
supposed to be
pretty hard.
smart. It should fucking be able to pick up that here's your word dialect.
I mean, yeah, it might have been like an Asian secretary, and you know, words came out a little different. Did you see my hat back there?
Which one?
That yellow one with the braid?
No. I'm short.
Oh, I sent you a video the other day.
Oh, that one? Your fucking crown?
Yeah. Dude, I found the best Goodwill find, dude. We'll bust it out on the Patreon.
Yeah, slap it
You're
on.
going to love it. Yeah. You're going to love
You
it.
said Goodwill?
Yeah.
That's where he shops full time. That's where he found that
feel like
badass
Goodwill-
jacket.
I feel like Goodwill's getting more expensive over time. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Might as well
They used
go
to have $6 shoes. Now they have $39.99 shoes.
Like you're better off just buying them new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is, though, right? They got together with that hammock app. They got their own fucking like eBay site now on Goodwill, goodwill.com, where you can auction.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, they actually have people going through all the shit and finding the better shit, and they're jacking up the prices.
All the hippies.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn hipsters.
Fucking hipsters.
Fucking the world up, dude. Gentrifying the goddamn Goodwills.
So you're a plumber.
Yeah.
So you actually do Carhartt shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the
Wait,
only-
what's
I
Carhartt
think-
shit?
actual work.
Yeah, getting dirty and
Getting your
down.
hands fucked up.
Getting shit on you. That's dirty.
Getting shit
I
on.
do that sometimes.
Getting shit on.
I had
Like-
to use this snake to try to fix my. I called you about it. Yeah. I was out there busting my ass, dude.
Yeah.
Wound up calling a fucking plumber.
You
I couldn't get it, dude.
Oh.
Did
yeah,
you
that
you
clogged
figure
drain
out?
was like it was way down the fucking line.
Did you figure out how to use the snake?
Yeah.
Like how to get it to feed in on its own?
Yeah.
Okay. My stupid fucking ass used that thing for like 45 minutes one time.
Or
and
okay,
I was like,
same boat.
and I was like, oh, you tighten this thing up. That's how you fucking do it. Sick.
Yeah,
Now
and
it makes more fucking
it
sense.
just goes slow as fuck, dude. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
But yeah, I was like wedged between bushes in my house. And like I was having to like hold a squat position with no comfortable way to lean on anything, dude. Yeah, I wore my fucking legs out.
Did you send him pictures?
I think so, yeah.
That,
Yeah.
That's
I think you sent me a
that's the
video.
weirdest fucking vent line fucking
Yeah, I
setup
think it
I've
was
ever
just
seen.
like if it gets clogged up, it could shoot somewhere or some shit.
and that-
but
that-
I thought it was weird too myself.
It's like a vent line that's supposed to go what
Yeah.
you'd typically see coming out of your roof.
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems
was
totally
weird.
because it's a rent house and they just put band-aids on everything. And
Yeah.
they probably had a tenant
They-
flood that
they-
bitch and they didn't want to deal with
They
that again.
redid those drains, and they didn't want to fucking go up, which is fucking dumb. But anyways,
Yeah.
because then you had fucking goddamn fish particles and shit flopping out of that motherfucker
I
like
can't remember what the plumber told me.
like a snorkel on a submarine.
He was like, carrots. He was like something shit like that.
well, yeah, didn't you say you fucking were slamming full goddamn
Oh, yeah,
meals
dude.
down your
Yeah,
garbage
I was-
disposal?
Straight up like whole chicken breast just fucking
Yeah, I was telling people,
obliterating it,
I'm like,
dude.
bro, throwing it trash.
I mean, I kind of do now. That'll take a while and then I'll get tired of walking it to the trash can and I'll go through this whole fucking
See,
ordeal
so
again,
now
dude.
we're getting to the real reason why he wouldn't want to farm, because he can't walk the 7 steps to the fucking trash.
Yeah,
Not
dude.
even that.
Yeah, there you go.
Not even
Yeah,
that.
it
7
Who
steps
wants
to the
to?
trash can. He sure as fuck doesn't want to wake up.
Wait, who
and walk
wants to do that?
27 steps. If it's 7 steps, or I'm gonna be out there for
Who wants
fucking
to- who
2
wants to
hours and
wake up
37
do their
minutes.
laundry and vacuum the house, dude. Nobody
Dude,
wants to do that shit.
If it's walk 7 steps to throw a chicken breast away, or be out there for 2 hours and 37 minutes smashed between two
this will be the
bushes,
episode where everybody in the comments is like, we knew they were gay lovers, fucking bickering.
smashed between 2 bushes trying to snake a drain.
Yep,
I'm walking the 7 fucking steps, dude.
dude. I don't know, man. I'll skip those 7 steps for months and then just do it all at once. Yeah.
And then you still had to call a plumber and pay
Oh
how
yeah, I
much.
still did have to call a plumber, dude. They came out and they fixed it.
And then you had to take time out of your busy work day.
But also, once I saw their big ass fucking motorized goddamn machine, dude, and what they did and how much line they actually stuck in it, I could have tried for 5 days, dude. I wouldn't have got that shit.
You should just buy one of those like legit ones, the rigid drain snakes.
I feel like I'll just break pipes if I do that.
You could.
And yeah, so
You
no.
can.
I'll just wait. When it gets that bad, I'll call a plumber. It seems to happen about every 3 to 5 years, which really isn't that bad. Yearly plumber expense average about $100. I'm okay with that.
Too bad.
I'm okay with that.
Not too bad.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just call him?
He's usually busy.
Yeah, I was out of town, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What, fucking around in space?
I do side jobs here and there. I
Banging
got
out on
homies
aliens?
that do. What? No, I have homies that pretty much do jobs around the cities and whatnot.
So, do you ever go exploring over at NASA?
No. Well, I can. Like, they're gonna know what's up. Like, look at me. Like,
Ooh, it's like
I mean, it's
that.
enough
Yeah,
that
what
they.
side are you on? You're not on the kids' side. You're over on like the space center
Yeah,
side.
like,
You're in the grown-up side?
Yeah, the grown-up side, like office people and shit. Yeah. It was
Damn,
funny because
you're
when
over
I
there
first
with
got
the-
in, I was even surprised they even let me work there. 'Cause I was just
Dude,
like,
we are too.
yeah, exactly. I'm me, like, wait, I got hired? Because
You let me pass the guards at the gate?
Yeah, because my buddy told me about it. He's like, yeah, man, it's just a position in NASA. I was like, NASA, I don't know they're going to let me in, bro. But it fucking worked out. Like, I applied thinking that I wasn't going to get the job, and it worked out. I was like,
Dude.
oh, shit.
Like, this time next year, we're going to see pictures of this fucking dude sitting in the control room with a headset on. And then,
Probably.
And then the fucking lunar module's going to tip over, and he's going to be the one going, fuck, I'm getting fired.
Nah, dude. We're going to see him in there with a headset on, right? Because the thing landed, it had people in it. And they're gonna be like, "What do we do now?" And he's like, "Did you try flushing it from the back?"
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Did you
At the same time, you're like, "Hey, this comes with a salary increase, guys."
did you pack that drain snake? I told you to bring it with you. You
How
didn't.
the fuck? How do they poop there?
Oh, if you
In NASA?
Yeah.
Google it, not over
Like, if you
here,
push-
like when they're like on
Like you're in space and you gotta poop, dude.
in a bag.
Oh, I think
If you push your butt cheeks and push anything out, it's gonna like fucking shoot you forward,
they
right?
shit in a bag. No, it's not.
How do you shit
No.
in a bag though? Do you fucking like hold it around your butthole?
They have
Yes.
toilets. I think little toilets.
But how?
But that's a good question.
How is it
Where'd it
going to
go?
drop down in the toilet if there's no gravity?
Yeah, is it like a
There might be,
suction
like,
thing on your
shit.
sphincter? Do they stick a tube up their butt and pull the
It's just,
poop out?
just like a Ryobi shop vac. Fucking sucking shit.
Question. I never thought of that.
right?
It's just a Dyson.
Yeah, or pee? How do you even pee there, dude?
Oh, that's a good question.
They don't.
Just yellow fucking water floating around you?
I think it's just shit, dude. It just floats. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
those anti-gravity flights aren't that long.
And the
They can
space
hold
station
it.
dudes, right?
They can hold it. Their flights aren't that long. Those anti-gravity flights,
Yeah, they can probably hold
they're
it.
not super long. Like,
Well, like the space station guys, right? If they're up there for like, what was it, 90 days at a time or whatever?
yeah, but they're not.
But if they are, they're beaten off, right? Do they have a special room for that? Do they have a hole for that? Like, what happens?
They just have like a jizz hatch.
Now it's just like you got that Oculus, you got the Apple thing, and you just stick your dick in a hole. How does this work?
They just have like a glory hole that
Everything there is
right
just
as they're
crusty?
about to finish, they just stick it outside.
Fuck it, sign me up. That sounds fun.
There's just fucking human DNA floating around the cosmos all over the place.
Yes. Holy shit. Yeah, I've never thought about pooping in space. That's
how
a weird one,
Yeah,
right?
That's how the UFOs are crashing.
It's
They're
like you go to poop, dude, and it's like kind of runny, so it doesn't want to. Like, there's no gravity. It just starts crawling up your back.
But that's how the UFOs are crashing. They're like cruising along, and all of a sudden, all kinds of spoo hits the windshield. They're like, "Oh, our sensors are
Intergalactic war starts over
our
that.
sensors are fucked."
Yes. We gotta get back to that first question, though, dude. Would you bang out on an alien?
The what?
Would
He
you
already,
bang out on
he
an
already
alien?
said he absolutely would, without a doubt.
I mean, if I was single, yeah. I mean, I got a girl now, but I don't want to.
What if they were only dudes?
Wait, how would you know? Well, how do you? Well,
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
okay, sober.
Just doing butt stuff with an
Sober,
alien.
no way. Drunk, I don't know. Can't do it
Yes,
sober.
dude.
I don't know. That is a good question. I don't
Drunk, you're like, I don't know. What
Drunk,
do they
I
look?
don't
What do they
know.
look like bent
know.
over?
Sober.
Would you call that a Galian?
Alien.
I think I just came up with some tattoo ideas. Yeah. That's all we got, dude. We're done.
I'm still thinking about
I don't know.
Did you
I don't-
ever answer it?
Yeah, you never answered it.
if they're only
I think
dudes.
I asked you. Yeah.
If they're only dudes, I don't drink, so no. Probably not.
What about not only dudes? What if you just don't know?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
What if you don't know? What if you had to do it to find out?
I don't know. There'd be a lot of variables that would have to come into play.
What if they got a hole and mid doing it, the wiener thing pops out? Now what?
Yeah.
You're already there.
Yeah.
Might as well finish. Just don't make eye contact.
Tell
Leave-
what your balls touch.
Leave your socks on. Like,
No
you know?
homo.
Yeah.
Say no homo, you're good.
Yeah. Say the magic words.
No homo.
Does that even work?
Huh?
I don't think that's accurate.
Scientifically proven.
Okay.
Trust the science.
All right.
I guess not. Like, I wouldn't fuck an alien. I don't know, man.
What kind of noises do you think they make? They're like,
I think they think. Have you ever watched like like the porns with like Japanese chicks, and they're like damn near silent? I think it would sound like that.
Japalian? Yeah, probably. Does that mean their eyes would also cross? Like,
Or it'd be like digital feedback noises. Is all it'd be like, like feedback on a PA system, just squealing.
Or worse yet, they're just like completely still and no sound.
They just
You're
take
like, what the
it.
fuck?
No facial expression at all.
Yeah. They're like half your size, and then you're like, guess my wiener is real small.
They're just going.
Dude, I found out how to get your girl to like make noise.
Oh yeah.
How to get what?
Missionary, dude. You go missionary, and then you just pick up all 4 limbs.
Of yours?
Yep.
So you just Superman it?
Yeah. They feel like they're getting pounded. Really, they're just getting suffocated. They're getting crushed, dude. They're like,
It's just all the air. It's just all the air. escaping.
yeah, dude. It's like 240 instantly.
You're killing her.
Yeah, you make all their innards press more against your wiener, and then they're like, damn. You're welcome, internet.
Oh man.
Yeah, that works. Totally works.
He so regrets coming on this thing. He's like, what the fuck?
It's all right.
Nah, I kind of. When the first time you told me I was gonna do this, I was like, "So what's the topics, bro?" He's, "I don't know, gay stuff, butt stuff." I'm like, "All right," and I literally was thinking about like gay shit. I was like, "Wait, that's gay." Like, I'm sure that's not.
How long did you think about it for?
All day.
All day, yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck.
And I was actually pretty excited. That's why I was like, dude, the Thursday bet. And like, yeah, I texted him like, dude, I'm on my way. He's like, what? I'm like, oh, never mind. It's like, it's in 3 months, bro. I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah, this will be the episode, dude. Everybody you know will be like, you got to stop hanging out with white people, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Quit hanging out with old white people.
Yeah.
No, I
So-
actually prefer older white guys. The younger white guys are just crazy. They're always doing off the wall shit. I appreciate them. It's a good balance, but I'm good, bro. Y'all cool.
He totally didn't.
Oh, wait, what?
The young white dudes are too wild.
Just the way you said it right after you were talking about thinking about gay shit, you're like, I actually appreciate old white guys.
I prefer old white dudes.
No homo.
That was funny.
They're more respectful.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
They're cool.
They're more generous.
They're more giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm surrounded by Hispanic people at work every day. So, like, I don't know. I have
Wait,
good
does
conversation.
NASA only hire Hispanic plumbers?
Well,
the
majority of the
fuck, NASA?
times, construction is majority of Hispanics.
Yeah, we need people that get shit done
Yeah.
in
Oh, yeah.
construction.
There you go. We're Mexicans. So.
Yeah.
Mexicans.
Have you ever went up to Hispanics, like a group of them that speak no English? No matter what you ask them,
They smile.
They're ready.
they're gonna say, yeah,
they're
They
ready,
smile.
dude.
They're ready.
yeah.
Whatever the fuck you
They
got.
have no fucking idea what you ask them to do, but they're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be wrong, but they're gonna fucking do something.
They're gonna figure it out. No tools or with tools. They're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna
make shit
figure it
happen.
out. Yeah, I mean, the ingenuity is fucking impeccable. Safety records, horrible.
Dude, tons of pyramids.
Tons of them.
Tons of pyramids.
Flat top ones, pointy ones, fucking
Snakes coming out
stepped
of them.
ones, snaky ones, fucking all kinds
Building
of
the
pyramids.
fuck out of some
dude.
pyramids. I mean, fuck, just the amount of heads they'd lop off in one fucking
Have you ever
evening.
been to any of those pyramids?
No, I want to.
I've been
never
to Chichen Itza.
Was it
in
tight?
Mexico.
Was it like mind-blowing tight?
So
Or was it just like, oh, that's cool?
if you look at pictures of them, at
That
least
seat's weird, right? You got to turn your head too much?
What?
Sitting in the middle?
No, it's fine.
No, you're good? Okay.
so Chichen Itza. If you look at pictures of it, you're like, oh, that's pretty tight.
Are you
But-
saying it right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Chichen Itza.
All right.
But if you go there and you actually see it, like the steps, they like in pictures, it looks like
When you're saying it, it sounds Italian.
it looks normal, like normal steps when you're looking at pictures. But when you're there, the steps are like fucking 2-foot rises.
You like,
They're like,
hang on. I just got this picture of you in Mexico at a temple, but they're like, you look like Mario, dude, and you just said in Italian where like, Chichen Itza. Okay, anyway.
but the steps are like tall and they're steep as fuck, and like you can't
Those
really,
giants built it.
huh?
Duh.
Yeah, you can't really understand the scale of them until you're actually there. Like you can see it in pictures and be like, oh yeah, that thing's fucking big, but until you're like looking up it, you're like, god damn.
Right.
But then they have, like, the-
it's kind of like seeing downtown. Not the same, but
Yeah.
When you see it from out here on a
yeah.
bridge, you're like, but when you get into downtown, you're like, what the fuck?
And you like are standing at the base of one of the buildings. You look up, and you're like, oh fuck.
Even just getting out of your car and walking on the sidewalk, it's completely
Or when
different.
you go up to the top of one of those buildings and you look down, you're like, God damn. Yeah, it's like that. But then like the coolest thing was like I can't remember what they call it, but they like the original ancient basketball game that they used to play. They have this like fucking field, and
You
there's
mean
rings.
soccer?
There's rings hanging off the fucking walls on both sides, and they used to try to fucking make a severed head go through them fucking rings. And the winning team, I don't know if the winning team got sacrificed or the losing team got sacrificed, but they were lobbing some fucking dome pieces off.
That's wild.
But that shit was cool as fuck. Like just the fact that shit still exists is pretty fucking cool.
Like, I think more people would watch a UFC if they turn it into that. Give them swords.
It'll
dude.
get there.
Give
It'll
'em
get there.
swords.
I mean, they already have slap.
That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen.
The slap stuff?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
slap the shit
It's
out of
fucking
people.
crazy.
It's
I watch
To
it,
me,
though.
that's just redneck at a new level, dude.
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
like,
it's different if you're in person. Like, oh shit, I do got to slap the shit out of him.
like I don't think you
That's
have to
permanent brain
But
damage.
it's just like, why?
like that's my thing.
Why?
Like is it great TV? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good TV.
Yeah, yeah.
But like the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, they get-
The human race is fucking doomed. These people are out here just
Yeah, dude.
taking palms to the dome piece for like $45. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Not for $45, dude. So they can sell a T-shirt later that says "I bitch slapped the fuck out of you."
Yeah.
That's all.
Power slap. and they only get 1% of that T-shirt sale.
I mean, there's people out here doing dumber shit.
That
Like
is
what?
True.
Podcasts in the middle of the night on a
Touche.
weekday.
Touche.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody's into something dumb.
I heard the wildest shit I have ever heard today. I had the bug guy come to my house.
Wait. I'm trying to prep myself for the wildest shit,
Dude,
you've ever heard.
there's no prep for this.
Okay.
There's absolutely no prep for this. So, a couple months ago, we scheduled to have the bug guy come and spray. Homeboy never showed up. And we're like, well, what the fuck, man? So, anyways, we got it set up for him to come spray today. And so he comes, and he's spraying, and he starts talking to me, and he was like, yeah, man, a couple months ago, I got pretty sick. And I'm thinking he got the vid or something like that. No, he proceeds to tell me a detailed story about how ill he was. Homeboy got gangrene on his nutsack. Went to the doctor. They said, oh, we got to get you into surgery like yesterday. They take him into surgery. They just start cutting chunks out of his sack. This is where it gets even more fucked up. They send him home with his boys outside of his sack. Send him home like that. Like his berries are fucking wrapped up in gauze.
He described this as getting sick.
Yes. 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 So they send him home for an unspecified amount of time with his berries outside of the sack, which I didn't know was something that you could do
I didn't
for any
either.
length of time. So like
Did they
had
give him
to-
like a special purse to put him in or anything?
just wrapped him in fucking gauze, I guess. And they had to change this shit out all the time. And he said, he was like, and dude, they are meant to be inside for sure. Because he was like, that was the worst thing ever. You couldn't even move. Like, it was worse.
I'd have been like tying him up.
So
on video
then
and shit.
he was like, so then I went back in for more surgery. And they basically like made a quilt out of his sack with leg skin. And they like made him a new sack out of leg skin. And now his boys are back inside. But I was like, what? Dude,
bug people get you so off guard.
dude's just spraying for spiders, telling me this story. And the whole time I'm like, is this contagious? Like, I didn't know that was a fucking thing. Like,
Did he tell you how he got gangrene on his nutsack?
No.
Dude,
and
it's
I was too caught
Was it
off
one of those,
guard.
you know how like you've itched your nutsack raw a little bit? Was it one of those where he just kept going and kept going and then didn't bathe for a week? Like,
no
what the
fucking idea. But like, it was one of those things I was caught so off guard. I was like, I just want this story to end. And then like once he was gone, I was like, I have so many more questions.
Yeah, dude.
I have so many more questions that I should have asked. But at the time, I was like, if I had cameras in my house, I would have like taken screenshots because I'm almost certain as he's telling me this whole fucking saga, my face was something like this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I wonder if that dude's like just looking up Reddit threads and then just like trying stories on people.
It worked.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild fucking story.
And if you've seen the dude, like, great guy. But if there was anybody to say that I had gangrene on my nutsack, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Man, a few bug guys ago, a couple houses ago, I hired this dude that had like an independent business, right? It's like an older guy. His wife like answered the phone. He went and did all the spraying.
I think it's probably the same dude.
It might be, dude, but so this guy, it got kind of weird kind of quick, like second or third visit. I'm in the front yard for an hour just talking to this guy. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck.
I think it's the same dude.
And I don't want to be rude, but also like I'm trying to get on my day a little bit. Like, fucking, can you fuck off?
In between, tell me who that is because I'm pretty sure it's the same dude.
I will. So anyway, our relationship ended because he caught me outside of my house. Like we're doing the thing. I'm paying him. He's getting ready to leave. And then he wants to start talking about how his wife thinks he has a drinking problem, but he didn't think he has a drinking problem, dude. And I'm all like, fuck, how did I get in this fucking conversation? But yeah, the more he talked, the more I was like, man, I think you might have a drinking problem, bro. He's like, no, I just don't understand it. I like to have 2 or 3 drinks, and I don't drink a lot. You know, I got my cup, and I just put my liquor in it, and then I feel good. Everything is real clear to me when I'm drinking at night. And any other time,
it sounds a lot like alcoholism.
Yeah, and there was nothing I could say to this dude to get him to go, yeah, I probably got a drinking problem. I should look into that. He was trying to convince me he didn't so that maybe I could tell his wife he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, hey, dude, I can't fucking help you in this situation.
He's like, bro, vouch for me. Just vouch, here, talk to her. Vouch for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, I'll tell you who that guy is.
Yeah.
We're there. We already hit it.
We already hit it?
Yeah.
The Dewey.
We got to get the juicies on the page.
Page?
Yeah, I got the internet story about some weird internet shit this week. Talk about it on the page.
I got a story about dicks and vages for the page.
Dicks
too.
and badges.
Dicks and vages.
All right. And we'll probably say more gay shit. Anyway.
Definitely.
If you're not on the Patreon, dude, you can help support our team for less than a Starbucks drink. Especially if you're buying a Frappuccino. You can support us for 2 months for one of them fucking things. The link's below. See y'all next week. Bye.
Hey, are you going to do an intro?
No, I'm not going to do an intro, but I forgot to write bye. Bye.